Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are doing well. Grade 11, Subject Pakistan Studies, SLO number 2.2.7. Describe the salient features of 1962 Constitution. Dear students, in this lecture, we will describe the salient features of 1962 Constitution. Dear students, before going to describe the salient features of 1962, let me give you a short introduction to 1962 Constitution of Pakistan. Dear students, after 9 years of hard labor, Pakistan was able to frame its first constitution. But due to unparliamentary role of those who were at the helm of affairs, it lived shortly. Martial law was imposed and the constitution was abrogated. General Muhammad Ayub Khan appointed a commission which had to prepare a draft constitution. The commission submitted its report, but behind the scene, General Azam Khan and Manzoor Qadir prepared another report, which was accepted by military regime as the new constitution, which was implemented on June 8, 1962, under which Pakistan was declared a republic with presidential system and unicameralism. So this constitution is known as the Constitution of 1962. Dear students, now we will describe the salient features of 1962 one by one. A written and detailed document. The Constitution of 1962 is written and a detailed document. It consists of 3 schedules and 250 articles. A rigid constitution can only be amended through a particular process. If an amendment to the constitution is passed by at least 2/3 majority of the parliament, then it becomes a part of law after authentication by the president. Name of country. Dear students, the Constitution of 1956 declared the Republic of Pakistan as the country name. However, owing to the public reaction, the word Islam was included later on. The full name of the country thus became the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Next is presidential system. Dear students, a powerful president was responsible for administration and affairs of the state. According to Constitution, he should be a Muslim, at least 40 years of age, and he should be qualified to be a member of National Assembly. He would be elected through indirect elections for a period of 5 years. Next is power of president. Dear students, the term of president was 5 years to act as a head of state as well as chief executive, solely responsible for the country administration. So, governors and ministers could be appointed and removed by him. Dear students, he was the most powerful person to administrate and legislate. He was not answerable to National Assembly. He had all powers to accept any bill of the assembly or cancel it. He had the power to nominate the judges of Supreme Court and High Courts, Audit Journal, Educate Journal, high officials of the army and higher bureaucracy were in his hands. So, President was more powerful according to 1962 Constitution. National Assembly. Dear students, National Assembly was consisted of one house on the basis of principle of parity between two wings of the country. There were 150 seats plus 6 seats were reserved for women. All were elected indirectly. For the membership, minimum age limit was 25 years. Legislative powers. National Assembly had all the powers of lawmaking, but law was to be fully ratified the president. President could sign, reject or return the bill. He had the power to sign, reject or return the bill. Federalism. There were two provinces of the Federation, East Pakistan and West Pakistan. East Pakistan and West Pakistan. Dear students, only one list of subject, for example, the central list was given in the Constitution. Next is provincial governments. Governors were head of the provinces and governed the provinces with his cabinet. Provincial governments were directly under the control of president, and there was a strong center with a powerful president. He had enough powers to manage provincial affairs. In case of emergency, central government could take direct control of the province. Next is fundamental rights. This constitution granted to all the citizens their fundamental rights of speech, movement, peaceful assembly, prosperity, and religion. Political parties. Originally, political parties were not allowed. Political Party Act was introduced in 1962. Advisory Council for Islamic Ideology. Dear students, an Islamic Advisory Council was set up with objectives to identify un-Islamic provisions in the existing laws and recommended amendments to make them in accordance with the Islamic principle, Quran and Sunnah. Next is Islamic Research Institute. Dear students, Islamic Research Institute was designed for the research and instructions in Islam for assisting the reconstruction of Muslim societies on truly Islamic lines. Islamic provisions. Objective Resolution 1949 was the preamble of the Constitution. Other Islamic provisions were a part of principle of policy and not the Constitution. Number 1. No law shall be repugnant to the teaching and requirements of Islam as set out in the Holy Quran and Sunnah in all existing law shall be brought to conformity with the Holy Quran and Sunnah. Next is the Muslims of Pakistan should be enabled individually and collectively to order their lives in accordance with the fundamental principles and basic concepts of Islam and should be provided with the facilities where they may be unable to understand the meaning of life according to those principles and concepts. The teaching of Quran in Islamia to the Muslims of Pakistan should be made compulsory. Unity and observance of Islamic moral standards should be promoted amongst the Muslims of Pakistan. Working of Constitution. The Constitution of 1962 remained in force from 8 June 1962 to 25th March 1969.